Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You're listening to Z Views, and I'm your host, Z Andrea Vishanti. So, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm your host, Z Andrea Vishanti. Today we're talking Carnival. So yeah, tune back in. I'm listening. If you're not listening on iHeartRadio or TuneIn app or say, Alexa, play WDRB Media. Uh-oh, my Alexa's picking it up. See, it does that. And tune in and listen. All right, back to the show. Today's your sponsor is Zeev Travels. That's ZVE Travels with an S. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. And go to my website, zvenglish.inteltravel.com. You can find that spelling on my Instagram and Facebook as well. Today, I'm excited because it's Carnival season. How many of you guys celebrate Carnival? I actually found out about Carnival really late in life. I think my first Carnival experience, like Caribbean Carnival experience, was my junior year in high school when I moved to New Jersey. We ran off to Brooklyn for Carnival. My mom's friend, battle buddy, Maria, she's from Trinidad, and she's like, you got to come experience. So it was feathers and music and soca and just dance, fun, food. I fell in love. And that's how most carnivals go. A lot of people don't know the background behind Carnival. So I just want to dig into that a little bit today and talk about the oldest carnival in U.S. Yes, the United States' most oldest carnival is... If you said New Orleans, you're wrong. And Carnival, or as we in America most known as Mardi Gras, was actually started in Mobile, Alabama. So we're going to talk a little bit more about Mobile Carnival today and the history of it. So, history of it. I have a little secret for you guys, but I'm going to tell them on the radio. Do not judge me. I mean, you can judge me for my gray lips and my awesome hair. It really does what it wants, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Back to the show. All right. So, the history of Carnival. Carnival is generally done before Lent. Did you know it had such Christian ties? They do it so that they can celebrate eating well before having to fast for religious reasons. So Mardi Gras literally translates into Fat Tuesday, which is February 24th this year. Fat Tuesday, and it's their last chance to eat rich, hearty foods before fasting for Lent, before Easter and all that. Yeah, I say all of that because I really don't want to get into the religious aspect of it, but I thought it was a cool fact that it really actually started with just eating food. That's a festival I can get down with. Eating, I'm your girl. I mean, I love to eat. I just don't eat everything, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking Carnival. All right. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. But before we dig way too deep in it, let's take a break. And we'll get back into our discussion on Carnival, mostly Mardi Gras, because I'm super excited. Mobile Mardi Gras. If you remember, that's the originator of Mardi Gras. So I'll definitely be questioning you guys about that. But when we come back, we'll talk more about it. You're listening to Z Views, and I'm your host, Z Andrea Vishanti. You're tuned in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. The only station giving you double the information and inspiration. We'll be right back after the break. What do y'all like to listen to on the break? I really do love Kelly Rowland. Like, that's my girl. But I probably need to mix up my music more. Let's see what we got. Welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And those streaming live on free TuneIn, radio app, This happens when you record live. Welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and those streaming live through free TuneIn Radio and iHeartRadio. You're listening to Z Views, and I'm your host, Z Andrea Vishanti. Today we're talking about Mardi Gras and Carnival. If you're just tuning in, I told everybody Mardi Gras did not start in New Orleans. Yeah. Breaking news. Mardi Gras is actually United States' most oldest celebrated carnival. And it actually got started in Mobile. But this was way, way back in 1701 or 1703, when Mobile was actually the capital of Louisiana. We're not going to discuss the Louisiana Purchase and all, but that's just for your essay. I have dogs barking. Be right back. And it eventually became the colorful costumes, awesome music, second line dancing, and joyous celebration and parades that you see today. Pretty dope evolution, I'd say. And Mardi Gras is a big deal, especially if you live in the Bayou or the Caribbean. In Mobile, it's the entire month of February nearly. They kicked off from the 1st, and it goes on and on. There's parades everywhere, every week. So, it's a big deal. Practice your skills and make it down to Mobile or New Orleans for Mardi Gras. I have a confession. I have never been to Mardi Gras. I know. I'm a terrible travel agent. My goal was to go this year, and things just didn't schedule right. I gotta learn Fat Tuesday a little bit better. But next year, I'm in there. Like, I'm gonna be there. But this year, I have a friend that's actually on the Mardi Gras court in Mobile. The Mardi Gras court in Mobile, they actually have a real name. I have a friend that's on the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association court, and they actually have their Queen's coronation the Sunday before Fat Tuesday. So, really exciting. You get to see the gorgeous, super long train. It's just like, I don't think I'll ever get to dress up that nice until I get married. Which I am pretty soon. Hey, it's a fiance. But those dresses are beautiful, and those trains are super long. Even the king has a train that is phenomenal. And contrary to popular belief, the king is the biggest deal for Mardi Gras. I actually knew somebody that was king 4 years ago. Mr. A&M. Freddie Stokes. Shout out to him. But yeah, Mardi Gras is a big deal in Mobile. And being on the court is a true honor. So congratulations to everyone on the Queen's Court. King's Court. Forget. we're just so accustomed to having the queen being the crown and most strongest or most acknowledged that we forget that the king runs things. So yeah, shout out to that. Then we can talk a little bit more about other carnivals around the world. So Mobile is the oldest carnival in the United States, and they're considered the most family friendly, long as your child can catch. I've heard horror stories that babies get knocked out by boxes of moon pies. I haven't been there. That's not my personal experience. Like I said, I haven't gone yet. But I'm going to practice my dodging skills and my catching reflex so that I don't get caught off guard. But yeah, if you're going to the parade, be ready to catch. They throw everything from sausage, moon pies, teddy bears, beads, you name it. You can probably catch it at Mardi Gras. Literally. But there are more carnival celebrations around the world. And do you know what the largest carnival celebration is, or where the largest carnival celebration is? Gonna guess? I know you're guessing out there in Radio Land and YouTube Land on iHeart and TuneIn. But your largest international carnival celebration is actually Rio. And that's going on right now. It's the 3rd week of February. However, like you know, Carnival is ongoing, but they're going down celebrating. So that is definitely on my bucket list. And if it's on your bucket list, call Z Travels. We can make it happen. Let's do a Carnival 2021 trip. Ooh, we're going to do a Carnival 2021 trip. Let's see if we can do a Carnival tour. So you pick your carnival and we'll get you there. Call Z Travels. That is 803-250-1567. And let me know when you're ready to go to Carnival. Even if it's this year. So, Carnival season is based off of celebrating before Lent. But Carnival, there's carnivals around the world all year long. So, my first carnival was Jersey. Not Jersey. I lived in Jersey, but we went to New York. My first carnival was in New York, in Brooklyn, for the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, Caribbean Carnival in Brooklyn. Fabulous. I don't think I actually witnessed another carnival until I joined the Army, and I really failed in college life, right? I was supposed to be able to run around and go to Carnival. But thank you to my HBCU experience, because I wouldn't have learned about Mobile being the home of Mardi Gras versus New Orleans. So, shout out to Alabama A&M University for educating me on the Black experience in Southern Alabama. But my next carnival experience was actually in Miami. So Miami's carnival is actually Columbus Day weekend, and we had no idea it was going on. Dogs. Had to send them to bed. They were looking for me. All right, back to the show. So we had no idea, and we really was caught off guard because we was just going to have a girls trip, and we turn around and we just see this wave of fabulousness, and it's feathers and dancing, and we're just like, follow the leader, follow. So we just got in line and was out there living our best lives. But we were in South Beach, and these people were just getting ready to go to the carnival parade, so we completely missed it. But that little glimpse was like, we have to do carnival for real. My next experience with carnival was in Bermuda. So Bermuda Carnival is in June, and it is awesome. Who has it still on their Instagram? Lala, Megan Good, they still have it on their Instagram because it was life is changing. You have to do carnival in Bermuda. I wouldn't say just at least once. You just have to do it and make it a lifestyle. What else we have? Miami, Columbus weekend, Bermuda, South Carolina. It's in South Carolina in June. Beginning of June in Charleston, the end of June in Columbia. So come see us. Not sure when it is in Charlotte, but we're going to find out. Atlanta in August. Carabana, I hope I said that right, is in Toronto. A lot of my friends did that this year and last year. So hopefully I'll get there in 2 years from now. I'm completely booked for next year. But Carabana in Toronto, the end of July to the beginning of August. There's lots of carnivals. So if you miss it, that's on you. You got to travel, get out there and experience life. That's all I have for you. Let's do carnival. I'm not even going to say those French words. I'm going to hire somebody else to say them. But thank you for listening to Z Views on WDRB Media. I'm your host, Ziandria Vishanti. You're listening to the voice of the community for double the inspiration and information. Until next week, get out there and travel.